Friday, International Master William Pascal. What is up, guys? Masturbate, good to see you. Alright. What's up, Jim? Ready to kill me again? I'm afraid of B3 now. Did it to myself last game, but I lost. I deserved it. I'm traumatized. I haven't been playing this well this week. I was playing well this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. What is this? Got a message. I don't understand. Alright, ready to go. Yeah, but honestly, you know, it's funny, like B3 seems like it's an inferior opening, and I have a hard time against it. Adorian just argues that it's like worse for white. And you know, you're obviously influenced by Nakamura, and he plays it a lot. I mean, I'm surprised that white isn't worse, but I can't find any way. I can't find any way to get an advantage for black. It's very strange. You would think that white would be marginally worse after B3. But I don't know. Alright. I mean, C4, knight f3, G3 maybe, G3, even G3 I don't think that white can get an advantage. But it seems difficult to deal with B3. It's kind of frustrating. Alright guys, we're taking challenges. 5-3. Casual, what's up, Astrobate? Let's go to the... I think I'm a little frustrated with B3 in general. No, I mean, it's not in the category with the bird. The bird is bad, you know. G3 should be slightly better than B3, I guess, because it's helping the king side develop more quickly. It's definitely better than B4 or F4. So Dweep is back. Dweep. Alright. I was going to take a random challenger from the lobby, but this is fine. You guys, I made a post about our tournament problems with the board being screwy in the Swiss systems, and someone responded that it's my browser, you know, not using a modern browser. Can someone suggest, is there something wrong with Firefox? Like the most up-to-date Firefox that's not modern enough? Or, you know, when the board first starts, the pieces looked almost scrambled for a second. Dweep. Dweep's rating 1881. And F3 here. I would think it was like Dimitri's if you played the King's Indian with black. Yeah, I know you say that Firefox, Acerbate. But I refuse to use like a Microsoft browser. I will not. And I don't really, you know, the problem is I don't really want to support Google or Microsoft, you know. And I would think like the programmers of lichess would be understanding of that. So I would rather not go there with Google. Or obviously you're going to get bugs if you use developer's version. So is this Demetrius? Knight B3. Strange. Now my queen can save the retreat back to c7. Exclamation. But Jim, you make me feel like b3 is better than I thought it was. I personally never had good results with it. But it's only in a handful of games. I can't judge by that. But it's funny though, in all my years of playing, I never encountered... Okay, b2's hanging. Never encountered... too many players who are devoted to playing b3. It's always been like something that, like, you know, people play on an occasional basis. Blatney, when he quit normal chess openings. I mean, how many strong players have I ever faced in a tournament game who played b3? Seriously. It's unbelievable. 0? That's kind of crazy. Do you know I've literally ever had b3 played against me by 0 good players? Blatney played f4 and then played b3 on like move 2. I'm just trying to think. Have I ever had a title player play b3 against me? I mean, I've played it against more people than a title player who've played it against me. That's crazy. I mean, come to think of it, I don't recall ever one title player ever playing b3 against me. There was a Chinese GM who played against a friend of mine too. What's his name? Knight c5. I guess with knight c5 we should just try to ignore it. Maybe it will go away. My dentist when I was a kid had this sticker on his dentist chair. Ignore your teeth and they'll go away. Maybe if I ignore this knight it will go away. There's some wicked stuff here. But I have to get out of the center. So I'm getting this feel that Dweep is just a little bit impulsive, but talented. There he was just impulsive. He had some interesting compensation. Yeah, I don't remember the Grandmaster from China, but a friend of mine had a game with him in Las Vegas, National Open. Bishop takes g5, so I don't win a piece here, sadly. What about f5? Bishop f4, that also doesn't work. Bishop f4, c3. I mean, bishop b4, c3. So I'm just going to have to play this ending. I love endgames t-shirt. That's cheesy. Somewhere on my Facebook ads I saw recently, you know those sponsored ads that you don't want if you use Facebook? There was like a chess t-shirt one. That's pathetic, right? Give me your bishop. Give me bishop or give me death. Dweeb obviously not an increment blitz player. You can tell. f6 perhaps. Or not. Well, there's probably more than one. Awful lot of chess players in China now. I don't know who this guy was. I don't think it was the same guy. But anyways. Dweep's got talent. But too impulsive. Yeah. Ripun. Welcome. Are you our next challenge? Yeah, 5+3. Alright. America's Got Talent. Not giving up. He's not giving up. B5, A4. Obviously a player who plays 5-0, 3-0, but he's not using this increment time. When you guys switch to the increment, I'll give you a story, a reference point. I remember it was around 2003, maybe, when I played in my first tournament where time delay was mandatory. And all my life I had played with no increment or time delay. And I had this game where I was winning, but I felt sick and I wasn't in best form. And the guy just hung on and hung on and hung on. And finally, my only chance was to win on time, but it was a 5-second delay. There was a 5-second time delay. So I was trying to flag him with a 5-second time delay. For my first time I had played with time delay or increment. And I lost. Like, first it was a winning position, then it was a draw. And then I finally lost. Why? Because you can't play for time with increment or time delay. I mean, you have to focus on the board first. That's the difference that increment time delay makes. It makes the game more important than the clock. Essentially. The moves are more important than the clock. It's possible in a normal time control for the clock to become more important than the board. Dweep should definitely give up the ghost here. Give up the ghost. Let's see how many queens I can get. Let's stop that one too. Oops, pre-move. Oops, another queen. I don't really see the point of playing this out. Seems kind of weird. Strange to play it out there. Alright. So Ripun, thanks for being a subscriber. Wei played the opening interestingly in that game. I had never seen pawn sacrifice the way he played that. Alright. Good luck. WJ Loof, just thinking about you. Hadn't been on the stream this week. I wondered because you had mentioned like your Hornets or whatever. I was a little bit worried. The last time we saw you, thank you for the donation, 500 bits from WJ Loof. But it literally went through my mind. And I was worried that maybe the Hornets got you or something. We hadn't seen you since that day. You were talking about it, like the exterminator coming. The 5th time, man. I imagine it's not easy to eliminate like tens of thousands of hornets. What do they use for that? They like kill them with some kind of poison? They have to like physically remove the nests? How does it work? I mean, you would want to kill them before you go in and like take out a lot of hornet nests, I assume. Yeah, so I was thinking that maybe maybe they had gotten you. Not a good thought. Alright guys, fast blitz. Well, it's relatively fast. 5 plus 3. Alright. Queen d2. What? Alright, some sort of mouse slip. I gotta learn how to play the black side of the Richter-Rauser properly. You've been at work for 37 hours. You have a COVID outbreak at work. Damn, dude. That's rough. I think most workplaces would be closed in that case. Causal variation of the Richter-Rauser here. I guess wherever WJ-Loof works, it's too important for it to close. F3. He's on move 9 with theory, although I prefer F4. I was just looking at a game in this. Was it B5 or Queen C7 here? I can't remember what black's supposed to play. Maybe just Bishop E7. I can't remember what black's supposed to play here. So Repun 1000, but he's got 9 moves of Richter-Rauser theory. Schieberspieler. And by the way, it seems like it shouldn't be legal for you to be at work for 37 hours. You'll play on Sunday for the Pandas, unless something unexpected happens. Schieberspieler is a hero. Team captain and hero. H4 is a good move. Man, you're 1082. H4 defending against knight takes c4 trap. H4 is probably good. It looks like theory. Schieberberger. Maybe knight takes b5 sacking a piece here. I don't know if this is booked, man. I play bishop d7, just knowing a little bit about f4. I don't really know the variation with f3 at all, and I've never played this for black. I never studied it. Repun, how can you be... I'm not going to start. Alright, 1000. Am I supposed to play h5 now? Is this good here? I saw a similar idea in a similar position, but I'm not sure if it's applicable here. Trying to stop this g4 before it happens, essentially. Knight takes b5, really, in like this exact position? That would be scary. I guess he can take on h5. I don't know. Bishop f6, g f6, possible. You can take on f6. I take with the pawn. I can take with the bishop as well. Sacrifice my d6 pawn, but I don't really think that that's right. But I don't know. I didn't even know if bishop e7 is right. You know. I have Peter Wells's old book downstairs in my house somewhere. That's like 15, maybe more. It's like 20-year-old book. Very up to date. Alright, the h5 pawn, as they say, is not going anywhere. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to play here. Pawn is a pawn, and I don't like my options. Rook takes h5. Alright. It's not great, though. And I don't know. He has a passed h-pawn after bishop f6, gh. I'd almost rather sacrifice a pawn. With the bishop f6, bishop f6. This pawn sacrifice looks pretty good. Now he's got to take on d6 and he loses that pawn on h4 in the coming moves. This should be good. Queen d6, rook d6, rook c8, followed by takes on h4. Black might have a move there, but he doesn't take the pawn. Alright. Maybe I should castle. Taking the h-pawn is actually like a little bit on the dangerous side. I think I'd rather not say I did. Pursue my own counterplay. This week, I don't know what to do here, guys. Part of me wants to play like king e7. Connecting my back rank. Is that a good idea? No. King e7 can't be a good move. This is rubbish. Dangerous rubbish. This is a bad move. Don't do this. I could play rook c5 though. And then try to play on the queen side. That would have been a good move, for example. Anyway. Knight takes b5 for black. His queen is on c7 and g4 hasn't been played. It's special circumstances. I was concerned about stuff like queen e1, knight d5 check, which is a common idea. I have to learn how to play like a proper Richter Rouser with black, because all I do is play like crappy sidelines that suck. I've been avoiding it all my life. Actually, I've been avoiding playing a proper Sicilian all my life. It seems like the only three good variations are, let's say, the Sveshnikov, the Najdorf, and E6 related systems. And I never played a good version of any of those three. I've always avoided all the main variations. Oh no, he loses a knight here? Sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. Played the opening well. But white is certain without the dark square bishop. I mean, you definitely don't want to give up your dark square bishop if you're not even going to take this pawn on d6. This was a very resourceful move. Damn it. How resourceful is he? That's the question. Too resourceful. Now what do I do? What a brilliant move. It's rated 1,000. Comes up with that. I mean, seriously? Maybe I should just take on c3. The only problem here is this is a weird choice, but I think I have a pretty strong attack. The h-pawn, I think that he should try to find a way to not take on c3 there. Still not easy though. I'm tied down to this d6 pawn. Nice job by white staying alive there. mean, could even be a mistake. I'm stuttering. I'm so confused. Oh no. I don't have the stupid mate. Queen a5. Queen a5. c4, queen a3. I'm having all sorts of hallucinations. Damn. Maybe he's better now. c3. And white's like winning. Virtually. Are you even kidding me? What? So you're 1,000 rated. He's rated 1,082. Now I'm lost. I was winning. Interesting rating, though. H5 was interesting. This transposes to a casual game from 2011. Bishop takes f6 is a mistake. I'm clearly better. But he finds e5 here, which is only move to stay in the game. So I don't know. Interesting game. e5. I'm still winning, but I made a mistake. I didn't see the forced win here. Bishop a2. I thought about pretty much like every other variation. I'm plus 10. But queen a5 is a blunder. It's not every day I lose to 1,000. I don't know, Ripun, you played like a grandmaster. You played like grandmaster level tactics to save yourself. Why would I not lose? Like, I have only a minute left, and I'm trying to find the best move, and I missed c3. Your h-pawn just queens. Did I lose on purpose? Are you joking with me? Like, why are you trolling? Why are you trolling me? Like, please don't troll me like that. You played like a grandmaster, other than the opening blunder. It's ridiculous. You can't be 1,000. Whatever. Alright, next game. Jim. But I don't want people using opening books to aid their play. Alright, Jim, what's up? You're not allowed to use the opening book while you're playing a blitz game. Alright, Jim, what's up? What are we going to do? I'm used to losing to 1300s and stuff lately, so it doesn't bother me. It's becoming more and more common here. Yeah, exactly. He played like a 2000 player, or something like that. It's like the 1300 guy I lost to last week. He was really a 2000, playing with a 1300 account. I can lose to 2000 players. But I mean, you're sitting there for a long time and then find e5. That's a double exclamation point move that most people couldn't conceive of if they're under 1600. If you don't play that move, you lose immediately. And you were still minus 10, but still, I failed to see. My problem was that I thought I was winning by force. But I failed to realize that when you play c3, you can play c3 to defend laterally the a2 pawn. And then I'm just lost. I just go from winning to lost in one move, based on the assumption that I'm winning when I play queen a3. But there's a big difference between a 1300 player and a 1900 player. You know, or 1000. I mean, a little bit of a difference. Like a lifetime, for most people, that's a lifetime of playing chess. If you're rated 1000 and you're 1900, like that's a good lifetime chess career. You start out as 1000 and you get up to 1900. What is this? No h6. Though I'm kind of like indecisive about bishop g5. I know this is a variation. I'm just intimidated by Jim. I can't even beat 1000 players, so obviously I'm gonna have trouble with 1900s. I can take an f6. What's up with this? A3 is my way. My way or the highway. I can't believe what a good mood I am in still after losing to a 1000 player. Because I don't even care anymore. You know, whatever. Totally normal. There's gonna be like a Reddit post about that. Whatever. We have some slightly suspicious players. Rook c8. Damn. But the Tarash is fun for white. Except when you're playing against Jim. Now I wish my bishop was on e3. Maybe I should go back. But he's so fast, man. I never have time to think. He doesn't make any mistakes either. I can't beat an 1100. I'm just going to call you Jan. Jan, thank you for the bit donation. What am I supposed to do now? Please don't let me drop any pieces. WJ Leaf, what? The more your rating plummeted, the better I felt. I'm now used to. I'm not gonna take people's ratings too seriously. I used to get really pissed and freak out with the online losses, but we're not gonna take it that seriously. Okay, so knight c6, bishop e3. What are we supposed to do here? If you insist on h6, I will go back. Jim's kind of scary. What does he normally play against d4? I was in a really, really bad mood before the stream started. I will tell you that. And I won't go into why. It's not important. Damn it. I can just take this pawn. I could. Why not? I need a reason not to take it. It wasn't important, but I was in a bad mood right before the stream started. And I tried to promise myself not to dwell on it. Chess is funny, though, that you can go from +10 to losing after making like one inaccuracy. Doesn't seem fair. Alright, bishop c5. Actually, bishop b6 may be necessary to gain a key tempo here. But how does this work? Bishop c5 take, rook takes. Yeah, what's wrong with me? It's not really where I wanted to put my rook. I wanted my knight on that square. Takes, knight takes, queen a2. Knight e6, pawn e6, bishop h3. But I'm not winning. He has h5. Jim's taking it easy on me today. He saw how hurt I was by the last game. He has a heart. He's not mean like DK guy. One bad move on those 40 good ones. Horowitz. When you say Lasker, comma Horowitz, WJ Loof, did they write a book together? Was that like, what are you referencing? Princess Chess, good morning. Damn it. What exactly are you referencing there when you made that comment? I'm curious. So you're not sure, one or the other? Okay, I thought you were intimating that they... For all I know, Edward Lasker and I.A. Horowitz wrote a book together. Emmanuel, probably not. There are two Laskers. There's Edward Lasker, too. So you have to be careful when you say Lasker. Which Lasker? Of course, Emmanuel was the world champion and the greater player, but they were related distantly, supposedly. Anyways. Guys, oh. Yeah, yesterday I mentioned it in my subscriber stream. But I'm supposed to play in a strong tournament in 3 weeks. What am I going to do about this? Jim's so fast, it's disruptive. Turbo. There was that animated film that was a flop, like Turbo, the snail or whatever. Jim is like turbo chess. Turbocharged. Maybe I should take the bishop. I gotta keep more time on my clock. I hate getting down to this increment situation. Dropped his queenside pawn, so white should be winning. Turbo the snail. Oh no, you don't even think about that. Damn it. Leave me alone. He missed it. He missed a move there? No. Never. I'm too hurt for time. He's an expert bullet player. I just dropped a pawn. But it was dropping last move too. Oh well. I give up. You win. There's a couple problems with Black's position. He could have won the pawn last move, but he didn't see it. Thankfully. But he really had it last move. I think. If I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken. Damn it. So much pressure. I was tricky. Define guile. Yesterday my 10-year-old son asked me to define guile. That's a tough word to define. We're watching TV and someone used that word. I was like, Difficult. Jim has guile. That's I called it like tricky bravery, but I don't know what to call it. I don't think Webster's dictionary would. Now, Jim, you're very kind. So look, he had bishop f5 before. This is me. He really had it. Queen b5, queen b5, rook c3, queen b5. So here, right? Rook b8 puts your rook in target with bishop f4, queen f4, bishop f5, blah blah blah. But what if you play bishop f5 right away? I guess I was still okay, huh? Maybe he saw it. He realized I have a4. I guess I was never really losing the pawn. Because, oh no, here it works. You have rook takes e2 here. Damn it. But cunning is another weird word like guile. It's like defining one weird word with another weird word that a little kid wouldn't understand. I mean, I need to define it with like simpler words. You can't just substitute it with a different one, acerbate. We need a more basic definition. So this... I could have played a4 right away. Alright, that's the solution. Yeah, I don't lose material. Alright. Schieberspieler. Subscriber to the stream. I've got a 10-0 challenge, but I'm not going to play rated or anything other than 5+3. Thanks, guys, for being subscribers. Please, thank you much to... We had a donation today from WJ Loof. Thank you guys for supporting the stream by subscribing and donating. Alright, we need to overwhelm Schieberspieler. Gotta play tactically against him. He's playing d4. His main variation is yeah. His main variation is I'm going to play the Budapest. Screw it. His main variation is, of course, like knight f3, main opening. So bishop f4. Now we'll see what he does. Oh! Really? You play knight c3? Materialist. He's a materialist. I would think that Schieberspieler, given his style, would play the knight on bd2, like I do. Very surprised by this. So the main line is like queen a3, but that's garbage. Black has to play f6. So I wonder how bad this is. He's a positional player, and now c7 is hanging. So he's probably faced this before, I guess. Pawn sacrifice for the initiative. Jim's new opening. Schieberspieler seems prepared, though. But this seems like the best chance for this gambit. I really don't know if black has enough, but anyway, at least it's interesting. Alright, so when I checked the opening explorer, there weren't too many games in there that would go like this far, let's say. How about the c4 pawn? What we won is a tactical kind of game where maybe Schieberspieler's positional technique isn't that relevant. But I don't know what the continuation is now. Knight h5, knight on the side of the board. Sarawan variation? Wait, what's the Sarawan variation? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I've never played this really. I feel like black should have some compensation. Probably not quite enough. But enough to create complications anyway. Get me developed. I'm gonna get me a developed piece. I'm gonna get me some development. The temptation here is to start playing like positionally because he has doubled pawns or whatever, but I mean the fact of the matter is I'm just down a pawn. It's not like it's a Nimzo or something. I have to really have enough play. There's one thing that bothers me most of all. Knight e5. Knight e5, knight e5, pawn e5. Pawnies. My pawnies. Alright, I don't know. We gotta start using some guile. Tactics. Rook takes f4. Here I lose the d5 square. But our pieces are active. Knight h5 is on the side of the board, so not optimal. Maybe we can overwhelm him with a really primitive sort of attack. Like a move like g5. I had a similar Budapest Gambit against Gondol Laszlo a few years ago. It turned out if I had played g5, in a position sort of similar to this, I would have had a really good game, but I was too hesitant. But if you're going to sacrifice a pawn, I mean, moves like g5, not in this particular position, but the concept of playing a kind of risky looking move, you might as well be willing to do such a thing. I might have like g5, knight takes f2, you know, something like that. Once you burn your bridges behind you, you have to play consistently. I'm down a pawn. Dingy Reynolds plays this. Luke Van Whaley played it too. The only time I ever saw a Grandmaster have to play this in like an open tournament. Luke, I am your father. I know Luke is not correct, but Luke, I am your father, Luke. He played queen d5 too. But I mean, it's like it was the main variation in the books forever. But then when like Karpov played Nigel Short in their so-called candidates match or whatever, the World Championship match, I don't know. Karpov actually lost a game with White in the Budapest. That's embarrassing. I wonder about my move 12 bishop g4. I didn't know what I was supposed to do there. So queen d5 check. Maybe I'll trade queens. Obviously, trading queens here is an option. What is going on? This is like sophisticated cheapo trying to get me to play knight takes c3. Seriously? Oh, this doesn't look right. The smell of tactics. Wow. How don't I have any sort of tactics here? So knight takes c3, queen d3. What about rook takes f4? Doesn't do anything. Other than that, it's great. I'm just burning too much time. Okay, I don't know. I wasted all my time coming up with nothing. God, this is so irritating. Another stupid move by me. I'm just too slow. So he's provoked weakness in my king's side. Provoked weakness. Yeah. Well, obviously this move has been on the horizon for a long time. Wow. No cohesive Coherent is the word. No coherent plan. Cohescent. I have no cohescent plan. The bishop on f4 looks like a tinker toy. Is it raining? Are you serious? Oh no. We got weather problems. We have great weather here. We had great weather here for a long time, but it's finally... Damn it, it's like raining and time pressure. I have to close the windows. Oh well. You win because of the rain. No, I'm just kidding. Excuses. My office is going to get flooded. It's supposed to rain like all day today and tomorrow. It sucks. Cohescent. Just checking out what's happening here. The guy loves exchanges. Resigns. Wow. All right, I gotta close the windows. Thanks for the game. Be right back. That was much easier than that 1,000 player I lost to. Damn. Be right back, guys. All right. Batten down the hatches. Yeah, I forgot I was mate in one. I actually didn't realize I was mating you in one. I thought you had like a... I didn't realize I had it right away. So, you got to play normal openings. He's never here for Weird Wednesday. So my performance rating now is like the average between 600 and 3,000. Crapnik. Let's check out that opening. I'm curious, you know, that's obviously a critical line. But I feel like deserves closer inspection. Probably Schieberspieler is better, but it's not easy to play. That's why I don't play that line. What else? G3 105 games. Probably not the only move, though. The London. I need another London, really, Krapnik, thank you. Like a hole in the head. I guess I accept it a little bit better when black's doing it. I mean, at least when you're black, you're trying to kind of be defensive. There was this old Russian IM. He used to play like bishop e2, bishop f3 with white in the London. I can't remember his name now. But that's gross. Trying to trade pieces. Probably not that bad if you want to. But I wouldn't do it with white. So we got like a main line ready here. To be fair, Schieberspieler doesn't normally play d4. He usually plays knight f3, so he's a little outside the main line of his preparation. But I don't know about bishop g4. That was the key moment where I wasn't sure what I'm supposed to play there. This is a strange move by black, like giving up his strong point on d5. Krapnik plays like Cheesy Noob. But Cheesy Noob is obsessed with putting his bishop on g4 and not on bishop f5. But you don't really want to give up your strong point. Okay, so prepare for... Batten down the hatches, Acerbate. Prepare for to bail out the ship. We're going to have very heavy rains here. Chess cruise. That'd be a cool job. There was this chess cruise that the German Grandmaster, what was his name? The guy that played G3 all the time. They would have like chess cruises with like a Grandmaster in residence. It's a little bit in decline now. Cruises are on the out, but cheap, I'm sure. Good time to get a cruise ticket. I was looking into airfares to the United States. Man, it's incredibly cheap to fly to the US now, like $400. $400 round trip. Of course, I can only do that because I'm a US citizen. Like, US citizens aren't allowed to come to most European countries, and most European countries probably can't go to the US, but if you're a citizen, it's okay. But I was amazed at the prices. But imagine a cruise price. That was my point here. Yeah, you can't even go to Canada. You can go to Montenegro, I think. There was some countries. Macedonia, like North Macedonia. There's a few countries you can go to. WJ Loop. I think things are about to open up and then the second wave hit. So now the travel restrictions are all kind of back in place. I don't understand why Krapnik wants to play d takes c, though. Like, what's the point of that? But I feel like Krapnik must be a Smurf account. He must have had another account. Too many people play this bishop f5 stuff. Everyone seems like they're the same person. It's unbelievable. I'm paranoid. Everybody plays a London with both colors. But he doesn't have enough games. I mean, clearly, Kravnik has under 300 games. All right, under 500 games. Probably, I've played them under another account. So this thing with this, by the way, is that what it's about? Is like that your whole game trying to like do a piece sacrifice on d3? I've lost a couple games like that, and usually when it's like even unsound. But it seems like that's their only plan. To make an anti-positional pawn exchange in the center so there's a chance you might be able to do like knight takes d3 later on. Like really? That's the entire concept behind Black's play. Now the knight on c5 is annoying. Specialist. It's really annoying. We have to overprotect our d3 pawn. It's like crazy. So what about tactics here? Knight b3, knight a4, bishop a5, rook a5, knight a5, queen a5, rook takes b7. I don't know. I'm a little bored with this, honestly. He just reacted. Crafting, what's your other account where we've played you before? This can't be the first one. It says Norway, but you know, you could put anything in there. He could be from anywhere. Alaska, Antarctica, I mean. Alaska, Antarctica, whatever. This is really annoying. Knight b3. I'm just scared of this knight takes d3 thing. That's all they care about. There must be some video like on YouTube by a 2000 player who's like, alright, and here's our scam. Like, we're gonna plan this sacrifice on d3 into London. That's the purpose of the London. To do this knight and bishop sacrifice for 2 pawns and a rook. That's our plan, guys. Tune into my YouTube channel for updates next week. Yeah, he just dropped a piece. But I've lost to these twice. It can be really, really sharp. Black sacrifices a knight bishop for the rook and 2 pawns. And then you lose your whole structure. Must trade pieces. Stop raining momentarily. We got control of open files, not me. Can't survive after rook e7. So it's an interesting position, though. I think that Black's probably okay there. But he's losing, what, the c6? But that's funny that I turned the tables on him. I sacrificed the 2 pieces. There he goes again. He's like focused on that. I'm the one who sacrificed the 2 pieces. Two pieces for rook and 2 pawns. But in this case, I sacrificed for his A and B pawns, leaving him with this weakness here. Oh no. That was his trap. I saw it too late. Alright. It's not the end of the world. We have to give back the exchange. I was sort of playing for back rank cheapos there. He was setting me up. But I think Black still lost. It's going to be impossible to defend that, and that bishop is a disaster if you can't sack it on d3. No, no, no. What am I doing? Going to be a very tough endgame for black. With the bad structure, potential to lose a second pawn. If it was like a bishop endgame, he could play c5 and maybe survive. But I think now he's lost. That's a smart idea, trading pawns. I mean, objectively, 2 pawns up. We're winning eventually. So what's the best way to do this? Cat skinning. What's the best way to skin it? Skin the cat. I'm not sure about c5, but it's probably not bad. I think it'll work. Slow expansion. White has to be winning. extra careful. What's up, Pedro and Tony? Those two extra pawns are pretty strong. All right. The London system. I can't take rated challenges. Mio tactic. Sorry. Against my religion. I lose to 1,000 players here. So imagine what my lichess rating would be if I was to play rated games. I beat a 2,500 and lost to a 1,000 player. Guys, let's get some more challenges. We still have an hour left in the stream. Casual, 5 plus 3. The bottom of the stream, it's very, very clear. 5 plus 3 casual challenges. I try to make it clear. 5 plus 3 casual challenges. You can't get any more obvious. It's like subliminal messaging. Alright. Cheesy noob. That's brutal. The guy just doesn't listen. Alright, Cheesy Noob, 5 plus 3. How's your reading comprehension? Listening comprehension. Cheesy Noob and Crapnik are like closely related. Except it's Bishop G4, not Bishop F5. It's rumored? No, it's not rumored, man. Fischer was here at the same time as me. There's no rumor. I mean, it's a fact. I was 1 degree of separation from Fischer. But I was unlucky. I never got to meet him. I didn't, like, seek him out, though. I mean, it just wasn't... If I wanted to, I could have met him. But it wasn't, like... I was never a huge Fischer fan or obsessed with, like, meeting the guy or something. I had a friend who met him, but he kind of went out of his way to arrange it. Fischer was very resistant to meeting Americans because he was afraid the US government was out to get him, of course. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that answers your question. But Jim, why did you ask him that? Was he the guy who was challenging me to like 6 different like rated time controls? Obviously a Trump supporter. He's just here in his free time while he's posting Fox News fake media on the internet. I don't know, man. People are weird. I don't think the match was for 5 million, WJ Loof. That seems high. Leica was there. Leica was there when a friend of mine, they were analyzing. I'm sure Leica met Fischer many times. But a friend of mine was there when they were analyzing together, when Leica was, you know, getting close to his peak. Not yet. But he said, like, watching Fischer analyze with Leica, there was no contest. Like, Fischer was just, like, way, 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 way better than Leica if you watch their analysis. Lilienthal and Fischer were friends. That's true. And somewhere I have a photo of them together that was given to me. Just like right after the match. It was like New Year's Eve, the year after the second Fischer-Spassky match. It was like Lilienthal, his wife, Cheesy Noob with the standard attack here. I'm getting distracted. Cheesy Noob has his system. Coffee house, but effective. Attack on the king side. This is dangerous. Dangerous. Maybe I should play d4. If knight g4, h3, h4, pawn takes g4, can he sacrifice a piece? That's what I was just wondering. Danger mouse. What about e4? Seems like a stupid move. I'm reacting now. h3, h4. This is his well-honed weapon. I played into this a little bit. I got distracted talking about Bobby Fischer. It was 5 million? Wow. So that's altogether? How was it divided up? I thought Fischer got less. It's interesting. I stand corrected. Well, I wouldn't call chessgames.com like the New York Times or something. But it's very likely you're right. I was convinced the match purse was smaller back in those days. So how much did Fischer get? How much did Spassky get? How much did they really get, I wonder? You never know how much like politicians would have siphoned off the top of a prize like that. You know what I mean? Like, who knows, really, at the end of the day, how much money they actually got. But Fischer would freak out if he didn't get what he was promised. I don't know. This could get scary. But we're going to play it by ear. Interesting. I mean, I'm sure that Spassky could... That's another good question, though. Now, that's an aspect of the story I don't know. What transpired with Spassky's part of the money? Spassky's a French citizen, but they're part of NATO, so that whole... Did Spassky, like, forfeit his part of the prize? I've never heard, never really paid that close attention, but it's an interesting question. Here we go with the 2 pieces for the queen again. 2 pieces for the rook again. Surely any relation between Cheesy Noob and Krapnik is purely coincidental, though they do have very similar styles. Did Spassky have to forfeit the money because he respected his NATO government? He couldn't just walk away with that money while the federal government, the US government, was looking for... I mean, I don't know what the French laws are, but I would assume very likely he... Now, knight d5 is a good move. Damn it. Cheesy Noob, you're driving me crazy. Bishop d5 is not good enough. Now the knight takes. I forgot he's got the knight obsession. It's totally unclear. Maybe black's even better here. 2 bishops for rook and 2 pawns. Yeah, that's interesting, Legion. Thinking about trying to draw parallels between people's personalities and their chess play. Rook h4 from Cheesy Noob was a very, very bad move. White has to be precise. Yeah, but this is logical. For every bad move, deserves one good one. Unfortunately. Queen g7, he castles, and it's dangerous for me. I'm going to have to play this ending. It's unclear. I don't think that white should be worse, but I don't know that I should be better. But anyways, Fischer, of course, did live in Budapest, and I know many people who met him. It wasn't a rumor, it was a fact. Then, let's see. I was here at the same time. I always tell the same story and over and over again. When he called my friend's house when I was there, for the benefit of the new people, Fischer called my friend's house when I was there, and damn it, black's getting counterplay. And he asked him to set up a match with Saddam Hussein's best chess player in Iraq. It's like absurd. It was like something out of The Onion. He was getting really, really nutty by that point. This was in 1997. Obviously. Before 2001. So what are we doing here? You want my pawn? Pawniferous. Coniferous. What am I doing? Draw? Man, Cheesy Noob is tough. Knight e2, knight a2, rook a1, and I grab on a7. And e2 guards my d4 pawn. He can grab my bishop, knight d3. Practical decision there. This is starting to get a little worrisome. For a draw. It's equal on paper. Bishop and knight for rook and two pawns. Maybe black's slightly better. I'm really not sure. It's easier to play. Yeah, technically black's better. I mean, rook and two pawns is worth 7 points of material. The bishop and knight is slightly less. So, Cheesy Noob was generous accepting my draw here. Oh yeah, you got something there about the rumble in the jungle. There's some connection. Tukame, we don't need another London system, so you have to challenge me with black, not with white. Stop clicking the white challenge button. Guys, please support the stream. But the thing was, when he called my friend's apartment, we had to be quiet. We were like talking loudly in English, and everyone was like, shh, you have to be quiet. We were like, why? Because if Bobby hears you speaking English, he'll hang up the phone. So Warnaki just tier 1. Thanks, man. Good to see you. Guys, Sunday subscriber, Sunday mega battle stream at 3 p.m. and then simul on 6:30. I can't believe I didn't play C takes D on autopilot. Anyway, we've delayed martial defense now. Mad Ramus. You've got your system there. Black just blundered, E4. Perfected. Schieberspieler would like to encourage every viewer to play for the Pandas on Sunday. I concur. I concur wholeheartedly. Oops. Tukame played too quick. Blundered. Resign, I'll give you another game. Let's play another game. Re-challenge me. Second chance tournament. If you resign immediately, I'll give you another battle. If we drag it out, then I can't do that. We'll have to go on to someone else. Here's your last chance to resign and play a second game. Alright. Last chance. If not, we continue with this one. C'est la vie. He resigned. Alright. Re-challenge me. I'll re-challenge you. Yeah, it was a terrible blunder. Five, 3. Random color. He's actually challenging me. Alright. Yeah, let's try to pay attention. Take your time. Why did the pieces flash funny in the beginning? And I had a very sarcastic answer from the programmers of lichess when I complained about our Swiss system glitches. They told me that I should use a modern browser. I really don't appreciate it. I think like a third of the world uses Firefox. I don't know. But I've got the latest up-to-date Firefox. I'm not using like my Apple IIc to connect to the internet. And the fact that there's glitches on the Sunday tournament boards, yeah, that's what they told me. I've been a supporter of lichess for 40 months. And they told me I should use a modern browser. I felt it was very inappropriate, but you know, that's why I don't even like want to make a forum post anymore on lichess, honestly. It's such a toxic atmosphere that if you even try to make a legitimate post and ask a question, the programmers are just completely rude, you know? It's totally uncalled for. I mean, I'm insulted. I'm not gonna donate anymore, you know? I mean, I love lichess, but I don't have to be treated like that. It's not like I'm some annoying troll who makes posts every 5 minutes about every kind of random thing. I'm just asking a legitimate question, you know? But I don't want to vent on it. I mean, it's just like, whatever. I know that it's not easy being a programmer for this chess site, but you can be nice, you know? I mean, it's ridiculous. This is a weird position. So it was a Nimzo. I got to the point where I just want to like turn off the forums and never ever see it anymore. But it's obvious why. I mean, there are just a million posts. They're constantly overstressed, having to deal with it all. And so they're just rude to everybody. That's not my fault, you know. They don't want to hire more people to help run the site, to eliminate some of the workload. And then they're in like a bad mood because they're constantly overworked. You know, that's not my problem. I do my part to try to support the site, and all I do is like ask one question. and I get that I should use a modern browser. Like, seriously. Done venting now. But it's good to know that I'm not imagining that that's rude, you know? Yeah, I understand they're computer programmers, and they don't have social skills. I'm completely aware of that. Okay, interesting idea here. Sacrificing a pawn. But the other thing was, I complained about the pairing system, that it's illegal. And they didn't, they just sent me a link to the thing they use or whatever. They didn't want to deal with it. But they were really, really militaristically against having Swiss system tournaments on lichess from the beginning. So I understand that too. They liked their arena system, and they didn't want to implement Swisses, but people like twisted their arms. So they finally did it. So this is interesting. I decided to sack a pawn. It's not that different from my game against Schieberspieler in terms of like the kind of compensation we have in that Budapest. But I was thinking in particular of the white squares. Anyway, not to vent about it, but it's a thing. It's an issue. It's an issue. We host a Swiss tournament every week, so I have to explain to the viewers and the players in my team and everyone why Schieberspieler, for example, why our pairing system is illegal. Because it is. Alright, let's see. Bishop f5. Sacrificing a pawn for the initiative. Illegal. I mean, I don't know where they got it from. You can check the forum post I made. They put some link to it. They got it and claim that it's something to do with FIDE. But you can't have a Swiss system tournament where the pairings are being made based on tie breaks during the event. That's doesn't exist. Schieberspieler and I are playing in a Swiss system tournament here. I don't know, they just picked it out of the air. I guess it was the easiest thing to program into the site or something. But it's not that important, whatever, I decided to just let it go. I'm not going to fight them about it. I give up. I resign. So bishop d3. The bishop d3 doesn't work. I drop a piece here. Wow, I missed this move. I thought he had to play queen h4. Unbelievable. Mate. But the thing that pisses me off most isn't like this particular story, it's the toxic atmosphere of the forum posts. Like, I understand there's a lot of juvenile, stupid forum posts, but I mean, seriously, when it's like a legitimate question about a programming related thing, can you at least be civil? It just pisses me off, the toxicity of the forum stuff. Alright, well, this is a nice resourceful try by white, whatever your color is. A resourceful try. Damn. Where should I go? Man, I don't want to draw. My knight on a5 could get locked out of play forever and ever. I don't know if this is the right idea or not. Probably. It's a move. My original plan was like bishop c8, coming back to a6 to pick off c4. Yeah, even their rude comments are copy and pasted well. I don't know what kind of browser they think I'm using. I understand that like maybe the majority of people don't use Firefox. But it's still like in the top 3. So what do you want? But if they start alienating people who like the site and try to help, you know, it's pretty sad. So I have knight b3 here. Doesn't really do anything. I like this endgame. Schieberspieler likes... he obviously likes queen trades. White structure is not as good as black's. But the bishop on g3 is a special piece. I'm just done posting any forum posts. That's my last one. I'm not even going to do it anymore. It's just a waste of time. So we win a pawn. Opposite-colored bishops, though, not so easy. One pawn up, opposite-colored bishops and rooks. I wasn't expecting that. Now his rook and bishop are both pretty locked down. What do I want to do here? I mean, it's bad enough with just like the jerks in the forums that just insult people, but the non-lichess affiliated ones, you know, just like the normal people, are bad enough. But I think that contributes to it. Slowly, even like the creators of the site behave like the other idiots, because that's like the toxic atmosphere that exists in forums. They've come to be used to that. That's the way you talk to people. It's unbelievable. Like, if I talk to people like that in the real world, if I treated people like that, I would get nowhere. It's unbelievable. Donald Trump is to blame for normalizing troll behavior. Oh man, alright. Anyways. Now that rook is good. I just liberated the rook. Wonderful. Set me free. I had rook e2 check. Oh, so stupid. Rook e2 check, just picking off a2. Now I'm double screwed. I can't protect my rook. I just wasted time. Oh man. That was a huge blunder. But we're up only one pawn. Things are becoming pretty touchy. Unbelievable. I may not win this. Looks like a draw. Padron and Tony, what? What did you expect? But it's not enough. I was winning and I screwed up. Even my last move was probably stupid. Not today. No draw, I'm afraid. Maybe I should have played b5 right away there. Oh, that move. This is probably a really dumb idea. Can you say dumb idea? Now there's like no way to win at all. I'm a complete idiot. Now for the first time it is actually a draw. I wonder if I'm even winning here if I play b5. I wasn't sure about this. Probably practical chances remain, but it's a draw. I was completely winning till I blundered, allowing him to trade rooks on the e-file. So I got another challenge here. Thabo, Spark, Richard. All right. Taco pizza. Sounds good, man. Don't do that while I'm streaming and it's like lunchtime. I had breakfast, but I'm like starving. Padron and Tony likes talking about food. Very dangerous. You've been stuck at the office for 39.5 hours, lost 70% of your staff, 75% to COVID infestation, and hornet infestation. But at least you can like get tests over there. I should really play d4. Chess Galaxies. Guys, I'm taking challenges 5+3 casual. I've only got half an hour left, so this will be it probably. Although 3-0 doesn't count. I don't do 3-0 on this stream. Just not enough time to even have fun and discuss the game. C5. Whoa. I guess I should take on C5. Thank you guys for joining me here on lichess. That is quite a counter. Now black equalizes. Tricky. I missed that move. Of course, CD. Simplest is knight takes d5 with one of these really boring symmetrical Englishes. Now it feels more like a sort of Tarash. Much riskier to take with the pawn. Warnaki, let's see you Sunday. I thought you said non-expletive. You put yourself through school as a chef. It's funny, it makes me think of John Fedorovich, chess grandmaster who tried to quit chess to become a chef, but he quit. He quit like cooking school after like a month or less. He's just too abrasive. He couldn't take the people telling him how to chop vegetables or something. It's hard being a professional chess player, being your own boss, and then going to school, I guess. How about e4? I'm going for white squares. It's ironic, though, if you look at the position and you think, hey, it's an isolated queen pawn position. Close your mind and think about attacking the isolated queen pawn, which a lot of people make the mistake of being too focused on. I think this e4 is a strong move, because the minute he takes on e4, I explode his white squares with knight takes e6. e4 is kind of paradoxical. Alright, how does this work? That doesn't look right. I think he just committed chess suicide. But it does eliminate the threat on e6, so that's true. Maybe it's not so simple. It's still complicated. His dark squares look fatal, though. It's still not that easy. He'll always have like knight f5 if I try to set up a mate on g7. For example, queen d2, d4, bishop f6, pawn takes c3, queen h6, knight f5, saving the game. Although queen e2, knight d5 looks pretty strong, to be honest. Queen e2, pawn takes e4. The other obvious try is, I guess, like queen f6. But anyways, black is gonna, might like, I can't even speak, I'm sorry. I've got the stuttering thing. I became an adult stutterer. Also dyslexia. Adult onset dyslexia. I tried to look it up, it doesn't exist. Adult onset stuttering. Maybe that exists. But it's definitely a problem. Queen d2? Queen f6? What do I do? I don't want to trade queens. Is there such a thing as adult onset stuttering? I gotta make a choice. Drekfire. It's a thing. Something from the X-Files, I'm afraid. But I think it's just simply being tired. Can cause this stuff too. Maybe you would know about that, WJ Loof. Speaking of being tired, how do you feel about 39 hours working? James Earl Jones. Did he have adult onset stuttering? I gotta get the deep voice down. Yeah, he was Darth Vader, Luke. Okay, so pawn takes e4, bishop h6, knight f5. I win nothing. That doesn't work. That's really annoying. My plan was to play pawn takes pawn, rook d1, and go from there. I want to avoid an exchange of queens at all costs. Please accept challenge, Grandmaster Harshdeep. We'll try. I only have like 30 minutes left. No promises. But if I can, I will. It's just getting old. It's called getting old. It's another fancy word for getting old. I think that WJ Lou's favorite recipe involves Hornet. He now has... What about insect recipes? You have a major influx of supply. Mate is mate. But where's the mate? So we're going to pick off this exchange. OMG. Alright, I gotta take. We're winning. It's under control. That's all I need. Minor material advantage, but enough. Pestering me. You can make grasshoppers, see? I knew it. Bishop takes. Grab the pawn. I think it's simply like sleep deprivation, sleep deprivation, whatever. What about forgetting vocabulary? Inventing new words like deprivement is a clear sign that something's not right. I'm telling you, like, 7 hours of sleep is not enough. If I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I'm like a zombie. The worst was 2 years ago. You guys remember when I was taking care of my mom and she was sick, and I got like sort of 5.5 hours of sleep every day. That was devastating. I can't even live on 7 and function normally. I literally got like 7 hours of sleep last night, and I feel like I'm sleep deprived. Can you stock up on the weekend, WJ Loof? Does that scientifically make sense? Like a bear hibernating or something? Can you add sleep 2 days a week or something that you missed? Because I think most people just assume it only counts like one day to the next, but I think definitely, yeah, it works like that. You have to kind of save up. But I never saw any sort of scientific articles of that nature. Have I ever played Eric Rosen? No. He's He's later generation. He didn't really get into chess till I... Well, let me put it a different way. I don't think he became a good player till after I left the United States. He's much younger than me. Though I've played most strong American players who are younger. You're being very persistent here. I mean, although I have gone back for occasional tournaments, if he lived in my region or something, I would probably have met him. But I live in New England and Eric Rosen lives in Chicago, so I never had occasion to play him or meet him. I don't live there anymore. I used to. Alright, Dranu P. Kumar and Dracofire. No subscribers among the last 3. So we got time for probably 2 more games, guys. Don't let me forget to raid. All people working with computers should read the book by Nicholas Card, The Shallows. What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains. Seriously, man. I'm sure there's a lot of like conspiracy theories out there as well, but yeah, I'm sitting in front of a computer. It's not good. It's definitely not good for you. And I've made a promise to myself to start exercising more. This doesn't work here. Slightly inferior variation for white. There are 3 moves. Knight takes e5, e6, knight takes e5, bishop e6, and then there's the stockfish suggestion of g6, which is like a novelty in this position. So even g6 is good for black here. b5 is a trap that probably allows like bishop takes b5 or something weird. Come to think of it, I guess knight takes b5. So there's 3 ways to play this. I don't recommend this for white. I don't think that white has enough. So g6 is the computer suggestion. Or it was as of like a year ago or whenever I analyzed this. I'm not sure about rook d1. Obviously a threat. It's 1600. So bishop g7, rook takes d8 check, king takes d8, knight f7 check, king e8, and you win a pawn back. But the computer certainly wouldn't recommend this line if it were good for white. But it feels like I'm a little bit unsure. I like to change topics randomly. That's what I do. It's hard though. You have to talk to everybody in the stream, and you know, everyone's coming in, bringing up something new. It's hard not to change subjects when you're streaming like this. I should employ a modern computer and a modern browser. I know. I haven't checked my E5 variation of the of the Smith-Morra lately. It's not one of my priorities. Yeah, I don't think that people were meant to be solitary animals. I had a friend of mine who told me many years ago that I would never be a titled player because I was too social. He actually said I would never be an IM because I'm too social. He was wrong about that. If he had said I'd never be a grandmaster because I'm too social, there might be an argument that he was right. Alright, but I'm going to try to become a grandmaster yet. Still alive. I've got a GM Norm tournament coming up in 3 weeks from today. If the tournament isn't canceled due to COVID outbreak or something. I'm still 39. That's funny, I was at this poker game last week, and this woman asked me how old I was. And it's someone who's younger than me. And I said I was 39. I got a weird look back. I got a weird look. Like, nobody outwardly was like, no way you're 39, but I got this weird look. That was kind of like, yeah, sure you are. But I mean, honestly, I see a lot of people who look way worse than me who tell me they're like 37. It depends, you know. So I almost have tactics knight c7, rook c5. I could play it that way, knight c7, rook c5, bishop e5, rook e5. But I give up. Schieberspieler knows how important bishop is. I'm a little bit bothered here. Castles. Probably we're fine. I mean, b2's hanging. That's a problem. I used to think that people believed me when I said I was 39. How about the famous First Saturday tournaments? Yes, and the organizer tried to get me to play. But I refused. Laszlo asked me to play in a September tournament, but I just don't like the site. I played many times in First Saturday. It's been held in different locations over the years, but the current one is very far away from where I live. It's kind of not a very nice area. I don't really like going there. It takes me like an hour to get there from across the town, and it's just a pain. So passive or aggressive? Passive aggressive. This is a blunder. Is it a blunder? I don't know. All I know is Shurokshari, like along the river on the Buddha side, Schieberspieler. I don't know which district that is, but like south of the city, several, kilometers, like maybe a kilometer or two south of the center. I just don't like the hotel and the location. But also, like, I'm not really... There's a lot of factors. Laszlo's not that generous with how much he's willing to pay. If I was to play in an IM tournament, he doesn't offer enough. I played in another tournament in August. I played in a tournament in January. But the organizers paid me a little bit more than First Saturday would. So we're up a pawn here, trying to consolidate The Mora Gambit. The New Yorker. Wait, what's that? New Yorker? What's New Yorker? The New Yorker Hotel. That was the worst. They used to have the New York Open at the New Yorker Hotel. We had some funny memories there. Speaking of chess sites. Oh, it's the 8th district. Okay. We're only up 1 pawn. It ain't much, but I'll take it. That was like the worst. When they had the New York Open at the New Yorker Hotel, the rooms were like dumps. It was the smallest hotel rooms I've ever seen. But I guess that's normal for New York City. But man, what a disaster. Really old hotel in New York. And now, black has counterplay. One must be careful. That's a little irritating. He's pretty tough for 1600. No, no mate. We need a second pawn. What? Can I have another? The end is nigh. Phil Nye, the science guy. Alright, we got time for one more game. One last game. Maybe. If somebody wants to subscribe, Grandmaster Harshdeep, first time. I didn't get enough sleep last night, man. Turn off your electronic devices when you go and try to go to sleep. Seriously. I shouldn't watch like TV shows before I go to bed. Blue light or whatever. Blu-ray. I need blue blockers. This is an unusual system by White here. Who's played 100 games in the stream, Jim? Schieberspieler. My thoughts exactly. This is a bad system for White. E takes d5. Probably Hebden's toilet variation is best. Maybe knight c3. Play on Sunday. What do we got? Bishop e2. Okay. Now what do I do? Just fianchetto. Ask questions later. This bishop probably goes to long diagonal. We'll do double fianchetto. In general, the bishops are best placed on long diagonals in a vacuum. Schieberspieler, thank you for helping drum up interest in our Sunday 3 p.m. streamer battle. Jim, who are you talking to when you said 100 games? Oh, this is a pawn. Give me pawn. I don't want your rook. Let's see if we can get up to at least 5th place this Sunday for the streamer battle. Oh, you're talking to me? You feel like you played a lot of games today. Oh, you guys are going to do a simul? Schieberspieler. Schieberspieler is going to do a simultaneous exhibition after the stream. Come and check it out. Check it out, Wendy. My favorite meme. What time control? Check it out, Wendy. Go check it out. Dracofire, I will play your game. Because you're an avid supporter of the stream. Even though you're not a subscriber, I'm still going to play you. But I hope it doesn't delay Schieberspieler's simul start if I play one more game. We'll make it fast. Put bishops on the long diagonals and take things. International Master David Vigorito. An old friend of mine. He was right. But I've known a lot of strong players who operate like this. Problem is 95. I don't like that. I don't like you playing 95. That's why. Never play f6, according to Grandmaster Ben Feingold. Very dubious advice, in my opinion. It's kind of like never cross the street because you might get hit by a car. Just stay in your house and never ever cross the street. But it's good for 3-year-old children. Check is going to be a problem. This is kind of a trap. Queen d3, queen e6 check, followed by discoveries. That's a good move. Streets are for suckers. I mean, I understand Ben's saying it jokingly and stuff, but a lot of beginners take it too literally when you start teaching them stuff like that. It's like sex education. Don't want to wait too long to tell them the truth. But I have a joke that queen a5 is always bad in the opening. There's far more truth to that. Developing the queen early, probably a way more dangerous thing than playing f6. Many more games were lost by playing the queen out to a5 in the first 10 moves. g3 is suicide by long diagonal. Now you do avoid the worst of it there. I'm happy to trade queens. I'm more than happy to accommodate you. We love a good queen trade. I have no obsession with direct attack. Just practical. Try to be practical. Alright, guys. I'm going to go over with one last game against Dracofire. This really improves his pawn structure if I play rook b3. Not holistic. Not at all holistic. Lazy move. That's what it is. Rook takes b3 is a lazy move. Almost did it. Like, I'm like, I'm up 2 pawns anyway. It's okay to make a lazy move. But like, where do you draw the line once you start making lazy moves? One last game after this. Nah, he dropped a piece. Ka-ching. Now there's Bishop. Klaus Bishop. Didn't even take my pawn. Is there a mate? Looks like it. Pretty damn close. There's always a chance. There's also, look at the whole board. Yeah, some people just always play the lazy moves. The first lazy move they see. That's true. Collector of souls and other cool stuff. Alright, one last game. Quickly, with Dracofire. Chescudo, welcome. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? So, practicing my Spanish. He's sad. Cansado. Lo siento. Cansado is tired, not sad. That's weird. Why did I start to think that cansado was sad? Damn it, that's what you get for not studying Spanish for... How long has it been? 30 years? It's only 30 years since I studied Spanish. But I did practice a little bit. Yeah, I was convinced that cansado was sad. It's a good thing I wasn't on, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something. That was the key question. My buzzer doesn't work. My Spanish teacher also taught Italian. He was a good guy. He was like my favorite teacher in high school. One of the only good peeps. Bishop g4. There's nothing like a good teacher, though. Truly good teacher. Who's a good... Not only a good teacher, but someone who cares. It's one thing to know what you're doing, but another thing to care. Bishop g4 is interesting. So you're putting pressure on my center. And normally I play for c4. I'm going to do it anyway. Ta-da! You tried to get me not to play c4, but I did it anyway. Yeah, someone who loves teaching. Sadly, my high school Spanish teacher passed away. I learned this a couple years ago. All right. C4. The move he was like almost trying to prevent with all that pressure on D4. You would think like C4 would be a mistake, but I've got to open a long diagonal for my bishop. Now the question is, E3 is okay. Maybe like almost mandatory, but the other move I would consider here is Queen A4. Queen A4. Actually, I should consider D5 too. D5. Aussie show. Got Spanish and Hungarian on the same stream. Multilingual. Sladgie. I'm actually not a very talented linguistic person. I think I'm an anti-talent in language. Chess. I have an average level of talent for chess, but I'm a very hard worker. Good pattern recognition. Linguistics, I'm an anti-talent. Aguachicola? What's that? Well, I think language teachers are way more chill than normal teachers. In general. It's not as serious in some way. Or it's not viewed as serious in some way. Like math teachers and science teachers, and they have to be somehow, so their image has to be more. Well, you're more likely to get just a really bad language teacher, I guess. Like unqualified or something. Queen A4. What else can I do? Bishop takes F3, bishop takes F3, knight E5. I need to get my pawn back? Is that essential? I don't know, this is weird. I'm not sure about this. Korchnoi, I agree too about myself. I don't think learning was difficult, but it seems like maybe Korchnoi... Wasn't Korchnoi one who re-taught himself the game at some point? Didn't he claim that? They said the same thing about Steinitz, but Steinitz like openly claimed he changed style, like he openly changed his style midstream. But I think Korchnoi also claimed to have relearned the game at one point. This is the cubby hole. Now you go to H3. Tricky. I kind of like the young Korchnoi though. I looked at some of his games from very early. He was very creative, playing some weird stuff, like he played the Nimzovich. Who played the Nimzovich in that time? He was willing to experiment, you know, in the opening. So E4, knight takes D4, knight takes D4, bishop D4. Maybe I can't get away with that. I guess E4 is not the plan here, thusly. Alternate reality. Jackfire quick and to the point. Alright, guys. Last game. Thanks, WJ Lou, for supporting the stream. Thanks to all you guys who donated and subscribed. I've got to go. We will be back on Sunday. 2 streams. Streamer battle, 3 p.m. There's the h5. It was just a matter of time for the h5. Black is desperate. Hopefully we'll land the first blow here. Chescudo, thanks for coming. Thanks, everybody. Longer stream today. Usually I'm out of here by about 1:30, but I wanted to give Drakfire a game. So knight d5, yes. Support point. It sounds like a counterplay here for black coming with e5. That's risky though. I just misclicked, sorry. I am a mouse. I'm inept with the mouse. Pandemonium. Pandemonium Arena. What else can I do? e5, pawn takes e5. e5, queen b5. No. e5, knight c5, pawn takes pawn, queen b5. I was thinking about that. But it looks like Drakfire has counterplay. He usually loses on time, though. He has, like, Mr. Slowhand disease. Wish I had time to sack an exchange, now I'm too slow. Now I'm just too slow. Opening pressure on the e-file for black. It's unfortunate. Looks like black is okay here. e4 knight is unprotected, and he's trading a bunch of stuff. I'm just a move too slow. If I had one more move with rook c1, I would have had a really, really strong attack. Damn. This sucks. Fishing. Asturbate's favorite term. On a fishing expedition. I wish I had something clear here. Greedy. Gonna grab that pawn? Damn. Didn't grab the pawn. Whew, that was lucky. We were lucky. You outplayed me. I don't like giving up my bishop there. It was kind of back and forth. I thought you could have taken the pawn. Is this crazy? Apparently that is a mistake. Okay, okay. That doesn't work. But you were slightly better. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. We will be back on Sunday with 2 streams. Stream a Megger Battle at 3 p.m. CST, the Tranquilizer and Marchea. And then on Sunday we've got a Simul, our bigger stream of the week. Please stop by for the 25 board Simul Sunday night. Thanks, guys. And you can join Schieberspieler's Simul now. He is hosting a Simul at this time. So talk to him about it. Bye-bye.